A lot of things that I do, that I make, that I create suck. Or at least I think they do. Or at least it feels that way, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just hard on myself. Or maybe it's the worst thing ever. And I wanted to talk about in this you're already seeing me stutter. I wanted to talk about that in this video because it needs to be talked about. Hello guys, my name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, songwriter, influencer, everything else in between. And this channel is me documenting my life, whether I talk to you guys about creative things or just life, or showing you guys updates with my career. So today I wanted to talk about why nothing you create ever feels good enough, because this is something that I've struggled with for so long. And today, what really inspired me to make this video is that before filming this, I was actually recording a song. You know, as I do, I record so many things, whether it be songs that I write for myself or just covers or things that I plan to release in the future. So today I was recording something and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm eating. And then I would listen to it and I'm like, this is trash, throw it away. And then it threw me back to when I used to send some of my songs to my friend, because I have a really good friend that loves like listening and critiquing my music, and I love sending it to them because I always get like really good feedback while not feeling like I'm trash. So, and there have been so many times where I send it and I'm like, okay, this is like good, right? And they're like, actually tweak this, tweak that. And I'm like, okay. And then how about this? And they're like, maybe that. But then there's been so many times where I'm like, I'm just sending this to you just to like throw it out there, just to get it into the world. But like, this is like so bad. Like, I sound like the worst ever. And then my friend's like, oh my God, this is amazing. What are you talking about? And I'm like, what? And there have been so many times where I've just sent things thinking it was like, ew. And I've gotten the feedback like, no, this is good. Or even when I show other people. And I've also been on the other side of the spectrum, seeing people, whether it be strangers online, like under Instagram posts or videos, or my friends, and they'll show things or showcase their work. And they're like, oh, this is so bad. I'm like, this is amazing. What are you talking about? Like, put this out now. And this is why I wanted to talk about that, because I feel like we are our hardest critics. So me listening to my song today, I was like, ew, like, why do you sound like this? Like, why can't you just pick up an Ariana Grande note? And I'm like, wait, you're not Ariana Grande, please. Like, come on. Yeah, very much high soprano. I mean, obviously, you know, her vocal range is T, but I'm saying, you know me, we gonna put the vocal range a little lower, okay? You know, hello. But I was just really wondering why we do this to ourselves. And it's because we want the best for ourselves. And we also, a lot of times as creatives, you know, I don't know if you are a creative person, but I think we all have creative sides. But for me, I do a lot of creative things, whether that be like things that I'm showcasing or not. And I'm always critiquing myself so hard. Like, everything has to be perfect. And I hear this with other people too. Certain people, they feel that things that they create and they want to put out have to be perfect. And the reality is like, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you're showing growth, babes, you're doing okay. And my thing is that if let's say I put the song that I recorded out today and I was like, oh my gosh, this has to be perfect, it would never get released. It would never see the light of day. And the truth is, I do want to release it, but everything just felt like a flaw. Everything felt like, oh my gosh, this did not sound good. Did I even write that right? Does this verse sound good? Why does this instrument sound too loud? Like, I didn't even make the instrumental. I chose the instrumental because the instrumental is amazing and I really like it. And I thought it was T, and it is T. But now today I was like, oh my gosh, like, that saxophone, put it out. Take it out. And that's why we always feel that everything has to be perfect, but the reality is it doesn't have to be. And I'm talking to you in this video like I'm talking to myself, okay? Because I really need to hear this. And this is coming from another me, because the me that just recorded that's not talking right now. The me that recorded right before this video, he's down here. But the me that needs to actually come to talk to you guys is saying that stop believing in trying to put everything out that like it has to be perfect, like it has to be this source that is the world has to love and that cross the T's, dot the I's. Because no, if you're a creative person, what you put out is your work and it's your art, and that's okay. It can be imperfect. Imperfect. Okay, you know what? I was about to start singing again. But yeah, and I think that's the beauty in artwork. That's why so many art paintings like nowadays are so valuable, even when they do have creases, or sometimes like artists they do blobs. And like I know there are some artists out there in the past that have like messed up and they just did a splat everywhere, and now that painting's worth $3 million. You know what I'm saying? And that's why. And there are sometimes I listen to artists parts of their songs and I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. And then I'll see an interview where they're like, yeah, I did not like that part of the song, or I did not want to put this out. Like, even like, okay, I was gonna bring a storyline of another celebrity, but I don't want to bring too many celebrities into this because, you know, everybody gets canceled every other week, and I don't got time for y'all looking back and be like, so what are your thoughts on pause? But yeah, there are so many people that have come out in the past saying whether it's shows that they've been in or music that they've made or art works that they've done, and they're like, I did not think that should have done what it did, but it did what it did, and now it's popular and everybody loves it. And those are the imperfect parts of the art, the imperfect parts of the craft is what makes it the craft. And me, if I put this out, I'm okay with that it being not the best thing, because reality is art is subjective, and some people will see your vision and some people will see that, oh my gosh, and some people will think this is the craziest, most not it thing ever. And you have to accept that, because even you as a human being, I'm pretty sure there are so many things that people will tell you about and you're like, you like this, or you think this is tea, okay, good for you. And you just have to realize that that is subjective, because creating is not like 1 + 1 = 2, okay? It is not you get this and it equals that every single time. No, it's a form. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you need to stop feeling like everything has to be cross the T's and dotted the I's. I was trying to find a different word to say there, but you know, I already said that. And yeah, because there have been so many projects that I've written and done that I've just never put out. But I'm like, at the moment that I was making it, I was like, oh my gosh, like yes, yes, yes. But then just because there was one note that I was like, oh, this is not the note that I wanted, or one lyric that I'm like, ooh, that sounds bad, or one maybe vocal part that I was like, oof, that like sounds crazy. But it never saw the light of day. And then who knows where it could be right now? Who knows? Now it's not anywhere but in my file. Okay, but it could be out in the world for everyone to see, and maybe some people would hate it, some people would love it, and I would be a step closer to where I want to be. But since I didn't put it out there, now we'll never know. And that is why I don't want you to be like that. I don't want you to have the I don't know mentality. I don't want you to have the what could have been, what shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, I need you to have the trial and error. So put it out there, and if it's perceived this way, or if it goes this way, or if some people think it's good, some people think it's bad, who cares? You're putting your work out, you're creative, you're showcasing you, boo, okay? Because if you can put you out, you put yourself out there, you can be your most authentic, you can put what you want to create in the world. So that's all that should matter. That's all that you should thank yourself. You should really be happy with yourself, because there are so many people that are putting things out or doing things that they don't want to do, not because they can't, but it's because out of fear. It's out of so much fear. There are so many people in this world that put on this persona, whether it be the real world, whether it be social media. It's just they don't showcase who they truly are for many reasons, and a lot of those reasons are fear. And this is why we, as the people that are creatives, as the people that want to showcase our work, that aren't afraid, we need to just take the steps and just be okay with it not being the best, because that's what sells, baby. Okay, because you know, some of your faves that have put out songs. For example, some of our favorite stars. Why does every singer hate their biggest hits? Why? Because they probably thought it was trash. They probably thought it sucked. They probably thought this sounds like a dying duck. I don't know. Like, this is not really tea. But when I tell you we're going to stream it every time, we're going to bump it to the bass, like we're going to, because you just see what they didn't see in that moment. And now there's so many people that don't even perform their beginning hits, because to them, they're like, ew, or they're tired of it. But a lot of them, they're just like, this is not, like, how do people like this? And sometimes even the audience may be like, why do we like this? But we just do. And that's the thing. You don't know what people might like until you put it out there. And you keeping it to yourself, you saying, oh my gosh, this is not really anything, could be someone else's treasure. Because they always say someone's trash is someone else's treasure. Because that's true. Because it comes from truth, okay? These sayings don't just get made out of nowhere, I think. But yeah, guys, and that just shows you that you never know how things might turn out. And we need to stop just being so hung up on ourselves. And it's so crazy because you want the things you put out to be the best ever. You want the thing that you put out to showcase the best version of you. But we're not always the best versions of ourselves. Sometimes we're the happy version. Sometimes we're the sad version. Sometimes we're the crazy version. Sometimes we're every other version. Like, we're just everything. And that's okay. And then also, you putting things out before you feel ready, before you feel like they're perfect, before you feel like they are the moment, also leaves a track record for your growth, so people can go down your timeline of your work and see, oh my gosh, seeing this to now. Mind you, now is like a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 10 years from now. But just seeing the growth, they're like, oh my gosh, they've really been working at this. Versus you just having it in your files and nobody ever seen the growth. So when you do put something out for the first time, they're like, okay. Versus if this is your like 100th thing you put out, they're like, okay, like I can get with it. Like you're also showing people your brand and who you are, and they can get time to learn to grow with you and grow with how you're changing, how you're evolving, and what different directions you're taking. Versus you have maybe done so many different versions. Like me, I've done it all. Okay, baby, I've written pop, I've written R&B, I've written musical theater, I've written like so many things. But would you know that? No, you wouldn't. You would just be like, you would see one video and you'd be like, okay. Versus if I've put all of these projects out there, you would have been on the 100th video by now. Like, oh my gosh, okay, I like this direction now. And this is why it's always nice seeing our favorites, our favorite artists just switch genres or go different ways. Because we're like, okay, this is new. This is something cool. And that is what I really feel that you guys should take from this video. Just knowing that you're not alone in feeling that everything needs to be perfect, because I'm the same way and there are many people that are the same way, and it's holding us back. It is holding us all back. It is holding us hostage, and we need to break through the chains. Break through the chains, break the chains. Try to break the chains, but the chains only break. Like, who knows that song? Okay, anyways, yeah, guys. So just what did that song I was beatboxing? But just put your work out there. You're going to be your biggest critic, but learn how to be your biggest fan as well. And you are your biggest fan, I hope. But learn how to cheer yourself on even through the madness, even through when it hurts you to put it out there. Because I know you ever had like a picture that you post and you're like, oh, like I haven't posted in like 3 years. I need to post something, but this is not cute. Like I don't like this. Like it doesn't, I hate it, post. And then you just throw your phone away. Like, do y'all not do that? Maybe I'm alone. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, but hopefully somebody else has done that. And you're just like, you just put it out there and boom, it's there. Because you're like, okay, I haven't posted. I need to show something. Like, hey, I'm still alive, guys. And I feel like that's something that never goes away. Because even me, someone who's done social media for over a decade, because oh my gosh, you're seeing my channel and you're seeing videos and you're probably thinking, your last video, I've only seen you for this long amount of time, or your first video says it was only this long ago. Well, that's because I have over a decade of archived YouTube videos, because I actually have been posting on YouTube inconsistently though. So it's not like I've been posting every day for like 10 years. No, very much inconsistent. There have been years where I didn't post, but from my first videos on YouTube over a decade. So those videos are not archived, but I've done TikTok and like gotten followings on there and done Instagram. So this is coming from someone who's done social media and someone who's been out here creating. That feeling doesn't go away. You still have those times where you're just posting things and you're like, ew. And so be it. Some of my most viral videos in the past, like on social media, on like TikTok and stuff like that, have been videos that I've cringed so hard to and that I'm just like, ew. I'm like, why? But hey, I'm creating, and yes, and then some of my most loved videos have gotten 0 views. But anyways, that's a whole different topic. Put the work out. You're okay? this is why nothing ever feels like good enough that you create ever feels good enough, but you are good enough. It is good enough. And I'm telling you that because I have the brain, okay? I have similar structure. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I have a brain, not the brain. That sounded weird. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully it gave you a little bit more words of encouragement and just, person to person. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching it and see you guys next time. Bye.